Good afternoon, Calispera. Welcome to T Rosa's Kitchen, where I'm cooking on behalf of Cafe de Chat Noir. Today I'm going to be prepping marinade and the meat ready for the souvlaki, which I'll be making tomorrow for you with our Greek recipes. So I'm doing it today simply because it could do with 24 hours until it marinades the meat. So that's why I'm making the marinade today, getting the meat into marinade, but we'll be making the souvlaki tomorrow. Here's some extra virgin olive oil. We have at the back at 12 o'clock, some black pepper. Coming around to 1 o'clock, we have some thyme. Then we have oregano, parsley, paprika, salt in the middle, and a couple of cloves of garlic. And this is the amount we pop in for each of the marinades. Obviously, just a good glug of olive oil, not the whole bottle. Okay, so into my bowl that I'm going to put my meat in, I've got some olive oil, so not loads, but you know, a good glug, enough to cover everything. Then we're going to add all of our ingredients, so parsley, oregano, thyme. As you can see, I've finally chopped the basil, I finally chopped the garlic. I have the paprika and the pepper and the salt. So we're going to put all them into the same bowl. And we do exactly the same for each of the different flavors we're going to do, because we're going to make exactly 3 of the same marinades. You can add different herbs and spices if you wanted to. With the lamb, you could always add a little mint if you fancied it, or you could add a little bit of coriander or anything you like. But the marinade is to get the flavor, but these are the more traditional Greek flavors. Mix them all up. And there you go, that's your marinade is ready to put your meat into. So as you can see, I've made 3 lots of the marinade, all of them exactly the same. I then have some chicken breast, I have some pork loin, and I have some Welsh lamb. So what I'm going to do is cut off all the little pieces of fat from those, make sure all the trimmings are clear, and then I'll cut them into small pieces. I'll just show you how I do it with the chicken, and then I'll kind of just put the rest, put them into the marinade, mix them all in, cover them with cling film and put them in the fridge for 24 hours. So here we go. So with this one, we want kind of small pieces to go onto the skewers. So you want them about this sort of size. So we'll pop all them in there. Now that's a bit small, but I'll kind of bend that around when I kind of put it onto the skewer. Again, that's the same with that one. Small pieces, small pieces. So with this one, there's kind of got a bit of horrible bits, so I'll get rid of that because I don't want that on there. And again, on the bottom of this one, I don't really particularly want those bits of horrible bits. Take them off. Okay. Okay, so they're all kind of cut up in small pieces, and I'm just going to kind of turn everything over and really kind of massage it into the food, because you want all that flavour and all that herbs and everything to go in there. Okay, so that's literally it. So now we're going to put this into the fridge where it's cling filmed, on the bottom of the fridge so it doesn't leak onto anything else, and I'll come back to you tomorrow. So I've taken out the pork, the lamb and the chicken, which has been in the marinade for the last 24 hours. I've got some metal skewers, which I'm going to kind of start threading them onto in a second. If you don't have metal skewers like I have, then you can always use bamboo or wood skewers. If you're going to do with wood or bamboo, though, make sure that you soak your skewers for at least 2 hours in cold water, so then when you put them onto the barbecue, they don't actually burn, or if you put them in the oven, they don't burn. So I'm going to start with the chicken one, and then I'll do them all, and then I'll show you when they're all done. And today I'm going to be cooking ours in the oven just because I don't have access to a barbecue at the moment. See, I've popped the pork onto the skewers, the chicken and the lamb. All I'm going to do now is put them onto a tray like this, put them in the oven and check on them after about 20 minutes. But I'm guessing they're going to take about 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes at the most to cook. If you wanted to do them on a barbecue, you could do them on the barbecue. And on a barbecue, you kind of keep turning them, obviously, to kind of make sure they're cooked all the way around. Or you could do them under the grill if you preferred. But pretty much this is how we do the souvlaki. So as I say, and it can be done with any of the meats. I'll come back to you in a few moments. After this special time lapse, and to show you how they are when they're cooked. So this is all done. It took about 25 minutes for the meat to cook. The pork was cooked a little bit quicker because it was thinner than the chicken and the lamb. We have our pita breads, which are over here, ready to be served. We have our tzatziki from earlier, and we have our Greek salad. So this is a quick Greek salad I threw together. It's really simple. You de-seed a cucumber, then you have some tomatoes, some peppers, some Kalamata olives, some good feta cheese, some red onions, a little drizzle of olive oil. Toss them all together with a little bit of oregano, and Bob's your uncle. It's a Greek salad. It's very nice. If you put lettuce in it, it's up to yourself, but personally you don't put lettuce in a Greek salad. So this is it all finished. I'm now going to plate it up to show you how it would be when I kind of served it. So as you can see, I've kind of put one of each of the skewers onto there. I've put the tzatziki and the salad, and then the bread at the very, very bottom. What will happen then is all the juices from all your meat and everything from eating it will go onto the bread, and then at the end you get to eat the bread, and it will be absolutely beautiful. Enjoy, and we look forward to seeing you next week.